Oh my gosh, the Pythagorean theorem Converse. Ah! The Pythagorean theorem has a lot of history. It was first known in ancient Babylon and Egypt around the beginning of 1900 BC. The relationship was shown on a 4,000-year-old Babylonian tablet, which is now known as the Plimpton 322. The relationship was not widely publicized until Pythagoras stated it. Okay. The Pythagorean theorem is really relevant because it tells us whether a triangle is acute, obtuse, or right by comparing the sum of the squares of the shortest sides with the square of the longest side of the triangle. It's important because you're able to conclude that an angle is a right angle provided a certain relationship holds between side lengths of a triangle. I hate CapCut so much. Some vocabulary that you'll need to know in order to use the Pythagorean theorem is acute, obtuse, and right. Acute is an acute triangle, which is a triangle with 3 acute angles, which is equal to less than 90 degrees. Obtuse, an obtuse triangle, is a triangle with 1 obtuse angle, which is greater than 90 degrees and has 2 acute angles. A right triangle is a triangle with 1 angle that is a right angle, or has 2 sides that are perpendicular, which is equal to 90 degrees. Ahem. Sorry. Some more vocabulary you'll need to know in order to use the Pythagorean theorem Converse is hypotenuse. A hypotenuse is the longest side of a right angle triangle and is the opposite side of the right angle. You also need to know about legs. A leg of a triangle is one of its sides. So the equation for the Pythagorean theorem is C2 equals A2 plus B2, which I totally said wrong because it's like C squared equals A squared plus B squared. This real life scenario really doesn't make any sense because I haven't crocheted in a really long time. So my real life scenario is that Jory is currently trying to crochet a tote bag to pass some time. Since she's new to crocheting, she has to look for a pattern for said tote bag. In order to get the perfect square needed for each side, she'll need to use the Pythagorean theorem Converse to know if her current square, when split into triangles, to see what type it is in order to finish the pattern. So I basically need to know what type of triangle it is in order to make the thing. So some test questions for the real life scenario is: what is the length of angles A, B, and C? What type of triangle does angle ABC form? And is angle C greater than, less than, or equal to angles A and B together, which will help find out what type of triangle it is. And the pattern measurements are A squared equals 22, B squared equals 45, and C squared equals 2,059. Oh my god, Women's History Month! Woo! Here we have the wonderful English mathematician and writer, Ada Lovelace. Her full name is Augusta Ada King, and she's Countess of Lovelace. She was born December 10th, 1815 in London, which is in the United Kingdom. She died November 27th, 1852 in Marylebone, London, which is also in the United Kingdom. She published and wrote 3 books and immersed her poetry into her mathematical work. And Lord Byron was her father. She's a really classy girl. I really love her name though. Okay, so Miss Lovelace was an English mathematician and writer known for working on Charles Babbage's analytical engine. Ada is known for being the first computer programmer, though she wrote about a computer that was never built. She then realized that the computer could follow simple instructions, aka a program, to perform a complex calculation. She's very big brain, very smart. Yo, she's really pretty too. Oh my god. We got some inspirational women in my life. Woo! There's a lot of inspirational people in their lives, but mine is my sister, aka Wajia Mahmood. She's so her full name is Wajia Shahid Mahmood. Her zodiac is Cancer because she was born in July, and she went to NJIT for a 5-year degree in architecture. She is now working in New York in a firm, I think. I don't really know that much about her work, but she really complains about her boss. He's kind of like a bum. She's been through thick and thin, but keeps her head up no matter the situation. She is such a good boss. You know, it really sucks that I couldn't get a photo of her, but she barely takes photos. But for as long as I can remember, my sister somehow keeps on moving no matter what. She's always like, pick yourself up no matter what. No matter how much our family goes through or how much she's been through, she's always like the strong-wielded one. She's always like really hard-headed, I guess. Yeah, I've always wanted to be like her because she never really let anyone talk her down or make her feel lesser about herself, which is something that I let a lot of people do to me. But she's always told me to not really care about what people say, and I really wish I could follow that a lot more. But she has a really great mentality. That's it, finito. I'm done with this project. Whoa! Now look at Logan. Here, Jackman! It's so fun! God damn. Okay, bye.